All right, now let me double check. If you're talking about your spots in 1 and 2, yeah, they're every spot in 1 and 2 is double points. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me look at your previous orders. Gilbert, I see 2 in break 1, 2 in break 2. That's all I see from you. Those are the only 2 orders that went through on my end. Thank you guys for filling the first 2. I'm feeling a little bit better today, but the voice is still recovering. So as you can see, those are all the bold spots because those are double points for buying it before stream. No mystery packs though. Mystery packs do count. You got charged for other breaks. I would definitely check your email because I only have 2 purchases on my end. So that means you were not charged from me or the website. Otherwise, I'd have a record of it. Double check that it actually went through because on my end it did not go through. Okay. Well, it must have been. It doesn't even show the transaction declining on my end. So, like, it was just before you even bought anything. The website doesn't charge you without us knowing. It's not a thing. All right, before we get started, cheers. You're all beautiful. Let's get this week going. We had a good time on Friday. You guys are real chatty on this Monday. Hello, everybody. And by everybody, I mean Gilbert. What's up, Jay Gardner? No, I was saying you were the only person talking to me. So you're going to be vacuuming a podcast? That's nice. That's called reading really fast, even though I actually read it, and I know that's not what it said. You finally bought your first Paldan Fate stuff? You're doing a podcast with the Dyson ball vacuum cleaner guy, the guy who invented it. Sprigatito boxes, very good. Is he gonna reveal all of his secrets of how he got a vacuum cleaner to go on a ball? Let me tell you guys, if you're a fan of opening packs and hearing me cough, you're in the right place. That looks like a phone number, dude. Ready for some heat today? Yes. Correct. Apparently we're supposed to have like some crazy weather tomorrow. Just order a bunch? Good. I have a bunch. So that works out. You know. It's supposed to be like crazy severe weather. Oh. That's not common. Who's got steel? Josh. That's a big hit. I don't know. This is why I picked people. I understand, like, they had stuff happen, but we're going to need to figure it out. But when I guess I'll know when I go to do the gift cards. What's up, Tetsnick? That is a very nice Altaria. Dang, dude. Steel and Dragon popped off in 2 packs. From last week? I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him. Why are you asking about grading? I could text him. As you can hear, it's still not 100% better, but hopefully by tomorrow we'll see. Doesn't sound like it. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're getting there. Almost. The weather fluctuating by 30 degrees every other day, though, is not cool. I don't like it anymore. It's not fun. What's up, John? Somewhat feeling better, yeah. I learned that taking the Sudafed, though, I was just swapping out the stuffy nose for a cough. So like, it doesn't matter what you do. Dude, I'm sick of not knowing if I have to wear a winter jacket or like shorts. And that's like a daily basis thing over here. I mean, I have all week. Was 65 yesterday, and sunny yesterday. Got a round of golf and now expected to get hammered with snow. I think it's supposed to be like chance of like tornadoes and thunderstorms tomorrow. But like temperatures are also gonna go like I don't get it anymore. I think they're trying to kill us. They're changing the weather just on and off. I don't know. I get, I, I know for a fact that like when tree pollen goes up, I'm done. Like I need to have a Benadryl to function. Otherwise, I just start sneezing like an idiot. I hope we have another spike in dragonflies again because they ate all the wasps. They were my friends this summer. And a dragon. But yeah, because I took Sudafed, it made me have a horrible cough, but I could breathe. And it's like, I guess I would rather have the cough and no voice. Oh yeah, Zombie Nation is right. Did you try duels yet, Undead, or no? Probably not. You don't listen to me. Do you like it? Because I almost got, I think I just got an 11 win run. I've gotten two 12 wins, and I'm happy with them. Both with Rattlegore. That is not what I clicked, but okay. But didn't want to get too invested. Well, maybe I get enough people playing, they won't take away my favorite mode. You should enjoy it before it's gone. And thank you, Boo the Bear. For those of you that are on Twitch and bought in, or if you're not on Twitch, thank you for that sub, Boo the Bear. If you want points, Beach Bucks, you message Real Man who you are. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You probably don't. You can if you want to. But I think they have you marked down. If you've done it at least once. That Bulbasaur is clean. And how you doing, Audrey? Okay, that's the first Slowbro I've pulled. Shiny Slowbro is kind of sick. Charles. Yeah, for those of you that were hanging out in the gaming channel yesterday, you got to see just how crap games have become because of aimware. And I'm honestly like, it makes me like never want to play another game that like can utilize aimware. Nice, Chucky. Very good. Psychic and Trainer. Jimmy. Trying to lose weight? Well, I believe in you, Chucky, whatever you want to do. Trying to get in the tournament scene. Nice. Hearthstone is just RNG, dude. Let's be real. Hearthstone stopped becoming competitive when they added, was it Yogg Saron? For every, the card's effect was Battlecry. For every spell that was cast this game, cast a random spell with random targets. If you ever want to see like what killed Hearthstone, watch a professional compilation of people playing that card like in tournaments and stuff. I watched the compilation, and like one of them, someone played that card, and the receiving end of it, the person who got it played on them, they just got up and started walking off the stage. It's a fun card, but it takes away from like a competitive aspect when you're about to lose and it's like flip a coin to win. Because you can just hold that card till you're in trouble. And it's just another win condition. Like, oh, if I'm about to lose, I'm just going to play this and maybe I win. Yeah, it's a mage card. 9 mana, cast 20 mana worth of spells. What's up, Madness? That used to be like a staple card in mage decks. The meta shifted. I don't even know if that card can be played in standard anymore. Because what you do is, there's another card that it's like, it was like a bird, and it was repeat your highest spell that you cast. So you could just cast it again for like 4 mana. Pyroblast twice is pretty insane. Sounds good, dude. Tater Tot, what's up? Tater Tot, I don't know if Bowling Kid told you, but I got the Blue Drake in Wrath of the Lich King Classic when I wasn't trying to get it. So now my Death Knight is just swagoo. It sucks because it's not going to count towards like all the mounts I have in retail, but it's still cool. I'm kind of just like preparing my character for Cataclysm because I'm inevitably going to play it. I don't feel like playing any shooters anymore. Like, I tried to stream Sea of Thieves last night. First battle, the dude was trying to hide that he was auto-aiming, but I saw his ship steering without him on the wheel, and then a couple of these shots were all lining up, and all of a sudden he was on my boat. Then the second one was immediate, was like just blatant, not even trying to hide it. And then I closed out and switched to Hearthstone. Not till they fix it, dude. Like, I'm just so sick of like having to wonder first, and then you don't even have to wonder because it's obvious. It's gonna like kill every game. Like, I don't know why people play any shooters. Like, if you know Aimware is out there and nothing is being done about it, it's like, why even bother? It doesn't make it fun. Like, it kind of ruins it altogether. You sure you'll play Catter for like 2 weeks when it comes out? And I'll probably play my Death Knight, and then my Mage will be my secondary. It's really nice gearing up as a tank, because I just queue up for like the hardest version, like the Gamma Heroics. I got an instant queue. People did not like me at first though, because my gear was not good for what phase we were in. It was very old gear. I was very geared at one point. Yeah, but GTA 6 like is just like open world, you know, just messing around, which is fun. But like, I like competitive games. And Tater Tot, I hope everything's going good with you. Bowling Kid told us you guys went through a loss in your family, and I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything's going okay with you guys. I like games that are like, you know, ranked, but it kind of takes away any enjoyment for me when I know people cheat. And it's like, I can tell when someone's cheating and when someone's actually good. I promise you on Sea of Thieves, no one is hitting the first shot at range. The first shot is to see where your shot is at as a reference and how to adjust. I've been sick since last Friday. And today I'm feeling better, but like the voice still hasn't fully recovered. Everyone be too easy to hide. Dude, in Sea of Thieves, they don't even try to hide it though. Like, it's just, they just do it blatantly because they know nothing is going to happen. You can't even properly report people. You can report them through the Xbox app, and then, like, they probably don't even look at it. Why even, like, create content if it's not going to be real? Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. If you're basing like your entire channel on being really good at this competitive game, but like you haven't won any tournaments or anything, people are gonna be like, well, what's going on here? It just, like, for me, not even just cheating, right? But like in Pal World, right? You could just set all your drops to like 100%. You can mess with spawn timers and how much stuff spawns. It kind of took it away from me to like care. Once I know that I can like manipulate things that way, I'm like, well, what's the point then? So like cheating for me, like once I know for a fact that like I'm running into cheaters, I queued up twice and got it 2 for 2. We're both cheaters, and I was like, okay, there's no hope for this now. Before, it was like maybe 1 every 3 games, which sucked, but like it's tolerable. But 2 for 2, I immediately closed the game. It's not worth my time anymore. Once that game opens up PvP, I will say it first. The game will die for sure, for sure. They do not have the structure to handle cheaters, and they don't have the structure to just handle that many people on a server. 100%. It's not a stable game. Me playing just on my own server was unstable constantly. It's going to turn into a circus. If they even make it that far. All right, let me randomize. Three and 4. But like, we've talked about it before, and Real Man feels the same way, and I'm sure other people feel the same way. It like cheating in video games has gone on for so long, and it's gotten progressively worse, and nothing is being done about it. So it like either they're in on it and making the money, or like they're just inept. But like they aren't, because they have infinitely more resources to protect their game. Like, I just don't get it. And I'd like to imagine that other people are the same way, who like to play games, for fun, but like they also need that like competitive aspect here and again. If you feel that same way, like you probably hate playing anything competitive then, especially like in the shooter genre, because it's so stupid. And it sucks because I feel like it's taking a game away from me that I love. Sea of Thieves is like unplayable now. Like if you read up on like why they can't stay ahead of the cheats, their reasoning is, oh well, you can't protect against everything, and it's like, you probably could. You never understood how cheating and making a game something that isn't fun? What do you mean? Oh, like just making it into something like that? Dude, you should see the amount of bans. So like if you go like onto like the DayZ server that I used to play on, it's Discord. I think the server died already, but it has a log for bans because of cheating. There's like 20 a day, dude. It like I don't understand. That's so many people. Sorry, I just need to put my top loaders. Madness, hello. You got 8s? Very good. You just... Yes. COD just had 100K account ban. 100,000 accounts or 100,000 or an account that spent $100,000? Because both are probably pretty believable. Oh, okay. The problem with that is like I feel like companies say this stuff. And yeah, you can make a new email to avoid the ban. But like, how do we know they're telling the truth? You like that one? I thought it was a good one. I'm a little bit better today. Sorry. I'll try to mute when I cough. But one thing you have to understand, real man, is so Activision's in a transitional period. They fired everybody. So like they're gonna like they have to restaff everything. That's what I'm saying. Ooh. Well, at least I got refunded. Is Gilbert here? Yes. What did I do? Or are you saying thank you, Gilbert? Oh, you're saying thank you, Gilbert. Sorry. Or it didn't get lost and, you know, they were just trying to scam people. Or they just didn't want to sell it for a certain amount of money. Authentication, do you really? Well, I'm not sure what Gilbert did, but I'm sure it was amazing. You 100% believe it was sent? I got shipping notifications. Now, it's good that they have somewhat of a middleman so that, like, if you try to, like, if a buyer tries to screw somebody over, eBay is way harder to screw over than a buyer or a seller. Oh, he gifted you a sub? Okay. Well, that was very kind of him. That reminds me, I got a list. There's an espresso machine that I have not received a return label for, so I'm assuming they just wrote it off. The Zapdos, iron treads, steel. Arboliva is on the right. And Sven, congrats on the 8s. That's rolling the dice right there. As long as you got it for a price that wasn't. I never pay a price of a card that's not graded to an equivalent one that is graded, if that makes sense. If it's $1,000 card, PSA 10, do not pay $1,000 if it's not graded, please. You're disappointed? Dude, 8 is really good. What do you mean? I pull you plenty of heat. Dude, I had someone message me today. It wasn't a bad encounter. It was very nice about it. But he was like, he sent me a screenshot saying, hey, where are my graded packs? And I was like, oh, the ones that came back last year? Is it really hard to pay attention to an email, Discord notification, and also on stream? Is it really hard? You paid $800? Well, that sucks, but like at least you didn't get scammed. It's that hard. Because here's the thing, right? If you pay attention and you buy in the week they get back, that's when we're paying attention. Like we're zoned in on them, ready to ship them. Then, if a month, 6 months, half a year goes by, then we're not really focused on it. It's still there, but we're not focused on it. If you want your stuff immediately, just pay attention. That's all. All bricks sold out. Beautiful. You have a hard time paying attention to something. Depends on who's talking, you know. $120 days. What do you mean back to normal? Oh, yeah. But people don't understand that it's 120 days from when we submit, and we submit at the end of every month. So people will think that we should have the cards back, but in reality, it's still a month. And then it's got to ship back to us. Oh yeah, the next batch is coming in soon. 120 days is 4 months. I'll double check with Nick like tomorrow and see if he can give me a screenshot of like what stage it's on. Oh yes. And if it falls on a holiday, they're adding a day. Beckett, you have to have a fax machine. You still fill out their form by hand. PSA is infinitely more streamlined than Beckett is, I will say that. Animosity, thank you. You still got a beeper and a fax machine, dude? I might as well had a beeper last week, dude, when the grid went down and I thought my phone broke. Not the show. Oh yeah, Comcast always sucked. $20 business days from when they receive it, yes. It's not like you put it in the mailbox and timer starts. You know what I mean? I feel like people forget about that part. I don't know what that is, but it sounds nice. Well, you were yelling at automatic. Oh. I'd rather talk to the automated one because otherwise I'm talking to a call center somewhere on the other side of the planet and they literally do not care what you have to say. Comcast is the worst company I've ever dealt with on the face of the earth in my entire life. They would have to hand deliver me like a dump truck full of gold for me to change my opinion on them. I will never, ever use them again. Yeah, if you yell at them, they hang up on you. That's standard. You don't call Comcast if you expect to be told the truth. They will always lie to you. I legitimately, like, my last interaction before before that call that they gave me asking what they could do better, my last interaction with them was, you are going to fix my internet or the corporate building. There's a corporate building in my area. I'm going to the building and I'm going to try to talk to someone there. And they're like, sir, please. And I'm like, nope, that's it. Bye. And this isn't an Xfinity store. This was an actual like corporate center. Which I don't know what they do in there. Probably nothing. They find ways to make your internet slower. Sir, please don't go. And I'm like, I'm going. Bye. Probably. That's probably where they make the aimware. Line was congested. That's not a thing. I could promise you. Never use their website to test your internet speed either. Speedof.me. If you use speedof.me and then use Xfinity's speed test, all of a sudden they're like 10 times faster. You have the best internet on the planet. I gotta refrain from yelling because my voice is not 100% back, and I'm gonna just go back to the Stone Age. But I get passionate about this stuff. Because, like, the amount of people that probably don't check their internet speed. My parents, I promise you, they have no idea. Their internet could be off for like 2 days, and they just think it's slow. The amount of people that probably get scammed on a daily basis is like in the millions. Poplio is okay at best. Totodile is top tier. See, dude, I'm either like the best case scenario, or if their policy is to not help at all, I'm the worst nightmare. Because I probably know more than most. But then I get frustrated if I know more than the technician that comes to my house, because I'm like, dude, the guy swapped the plug out, and he was like, there, I fixed it. Internet's good now. And I was like, you didn't do anything. It still sucks. CenturyLink is probably owned by Comcast. They're all owned by the same company. Dude, it was a nightmare, like, on a daily basis. Sorry, if you're watching on a replay, that was just break 3. The names were right, I just didn't change the number. Now we're on 4. There were so many times, dude, internet goes out like right before stream on Friday, and I'd have to drive out to Nick's house and bring everything with me. Oh, you ripped it right out. You didn't just catch a shiny. It would have said shiny. You can literally see it. It would have said shiny. You liar. I think it's Pokey Buddy. See? Shiny symbol next to his thing. You don't got one of those. I don't got one of those. Which at this point is just a meme. No, I want to catch my own. Otherwise, I didn't earn it. My first shiny is going to be something I don't care about either. That's going to be sad. But I do appreciate you offering. I'll throw a ball at whatever pops up, but that would be nice. On screen, you're not going to see a difference. The bold sticks out, I thought, pretty good. It sticks out on paper. Italicize. They teach you guys in school when to properly italicize? I remember trying to learn that. Well, yeah. If you look at Brick 3, only one name is bolded, and you could tell. You have to do it in the app for the actual game that you click on. You could do it on mobile. You just have to click on the emblem. Grammarly is saving it. I'm a pretty good writer. Haley has me proofread any paper, which I'm fine with. And like, she'll say something like, "Oh, the professor said you should do this." I'm like, "Your professor's an idiot. That's not how you do it." I remember when she was applying for jobs, and she's like, "I'm not getting any luck with anywhere." I'm like, "Let me look at your resume." I rewrote her resume, and I was like, "Okay, resubmit to everywhere you just submitted." And it was like the next day, she was flooded with calls. Putting words down in a good way. I mean, I'm a person who writes all at once, and then like I'll go back and just double check if I need to break something up for grammar. And if I'm writing a paper, I write it all at once. I don't know how people like write a paragraph and they're like, "Okay, I'm going to do another paragraph tomorrow." Just finish it. Just get it over with. Well, you weren't that good if they caught you fluffing, though. I'm just saying, Tater Tot. The way I get around procrastinating is doing it all at once. If I do it piece by piece, then I'm going to procrastinate 100%. That's a big card. It's not even throwing shade. I'm just saying. I'm still entirely convinced. You know how they just turn it in to like see if you plagiarized? Certain teachers, dude, for certain classes, have the same essay prompts throughout all of their teaching lives. Theoretically, if you got hundreds of thousands of kids writing about the same thing, they're eventually going to write the same thing. And like, I feel like turn it in will become obsolete because of that. No, yeah. I'm just messing with you, Tater Tot. I don't know. I just thought of that theory. I feel like I'm going to be right about that. Try what? Fluffing? Break 3 is on YouTube. I just forgot to change the number on top. Break 2. You see me change the names. I just don't change it to number 3. Sorry. You're not crazy. I promise. Who got that gold psychic, by the way? Gilbert, congrats on that. That is disgusting. Valentine's Day was like 14 days ago, dude. 12 days ago. I think it's a little bit past the time. Well, I do, have Haley to consider as a Valentine because she is my girlfriend. She does live in my house. So I feel like she might have priority over you. But I do, I appreciate you getting ahead of it for next year. Absolutely. Break 3 isn't updated. Okay, here. I'm going to show you break 3. Break 3 is these names. Okay. I'll do it on YouTube as well, so you can pause it. Okay. You had a paper get flagged because it was similar to other in the class. The professor called me in his office, asked you why you thought it happened. That's what I'm saying, dude. Only so much can be written about subjects. Nothing is going to be unique at a certain point. The fact that you have to explain that to a professor is hilarious. The only bold name was Justin in list 3. That's it. Nah, dude, I took no crap from teachers in college, especially if they were inept and like were grading based on feelings, just taking off points here and there. I will ask in front of everybody. I'm like, yo, okay, how much is question number 1 worth, score wise? And the teacher couldn't answer. She's like, well, and I'm like, so what are we doing here? It's still bold on my end, which is interesting. That anthropology professor, I straight up embarrassed her, like in class, but it was warranted because she was kind of being a dick for no reason. You can't just take off points based on feeling because there has to be structure on a test. Otherwise, it's not a test anymore. It's just random. If 2 different things are worth 2 different amounts of points, that's fine, but it has to be said beforehand. So that like percentages make sense. You function better as a student when you understand that college isn't like how they show it in the movies. College is a business. And you have to understand that you're dealing with a business. You read one that was better, yeah. Hilarious. Well, this teacher that I butted heads with hated men. Anything that any of the females said in class was the best thing she ever heard. It could be the most inept statement, or it could be something just okay. Best thing she's ever heard. I say something, all right, and then she moves on. I'm like, that's fine. But now you can't mess with the grades. I'll deal with that, whatever. I only have to see you for a semester. I never have to see you again. But you start taking points off and it's not making sense, we're going to have a discussion. And I don't think she was used to being questioned like that. And she took it like, she was very rude to me. I mean, like, what does that say? Like, that's the reason why papers in general are not good for, like, classes and grading. Because if you have, like, a teacher who's not, like, actually grading it like how they should be for a paper, it turns into a circus for like your own grade, and then that affects you potentially having to retake a class and then do another semester, which is another, like, you know, six-figure amount of money. It's insane. They have like way too much like leeway for that. For the amount of money that you spend, like anywhere else in life, it is, you know, very, very particular. And then like school is like all loose and whatever. Like I'm seeing visibly it's changing. What's up, Ivan? I'm not in the mood for this thing. Recently, the most recent one was the graded packs that came back. Well, I'm not gonna like make you guys guess every time. Like at the beginning, I told you all the names that were bold. But I get what you're saying to like automate it a little bit. I would say like underline it, but like it's hard to see an underline in Excel. And if I make it a different, if I make the cell a color, I print black and white, so it'll just be a mess. An asterisk? Maybe. We'll test it out next time. And just a reminder, everyone who, if you buy in before stream, you get double Bijou Bucks. No, they bought in before the stream started. And if you buy in before the stream starts, you get double points. The reason why is because then I could start earlier. Then we don't have to update lists like right when the stream starts. And it's nicer. There's a flow to it. What kind of cookie? You want a fortune cookie? Gilbert Psychic is treating you good tonight. Toxtricity. I wish my gym had like a steam room, which is different than a sauna, let me tell you, okay? For those of you in your mind, you think a sauna and a steam room are the same thing. It's not the same thing, okay? One's very dry, very hot. The other one has a lot of steam. If that wasn't abundantly obvious, just random thoughts with me on a Monday. They might have a steam room. I honestly have not checked. Real man, what I think you mean to say is you buy spot, you get card, which is like the simplest way to like explain what we do here. If you buy spot, you get card. Breaks, no, because I ran out of the. I don't have any more pre-made, so I figured I'd leave up the bundles. Wednesday's breaks will be posted though. Ivan, what are you messaging me? Damn it, Ivan. Ivan just hounded me, dude. I'm just kidding. I love you. But yeah, I wish my gym had a steam room so I could just clear myself up. But Beach, you could just steam up in your bathroom. It doesn't work that well. I feel like it's not optimal steam. My steam output for my bathroom, not great. I lose a lot of it just in the air. The townhouse, though, that shower, I could, like, take the paint off the wall. It was just compact. I think our bathroom is just, like, it's too open and big. So, like, it doesn't, like, it's not optimal. Yeah, just iron my face, dude. You hear this guy? Just hurt yourself, B. Just give yourself a burn on the face. Like I owed money to the mob or something. And I was made an example of. Like I was living in Negan's compound and I like talked to one of his wives. A sauna is not the same as a steam. How do we start this conversation? Tater tot. I said, fundamentally speaking, a sauna and a steam room, different things. No, I don't. So I don't want to iron on my face. I led with that discussion. I led the discussion with that statement because I'm not talking about a sauna. No, I'm not. Put a tent over my hot tub. I mean, sure, if I want to like MacGyver the thing. And you are very welcome. Now stop hounding me, Ivan. Get off my back. Get off my back, Ivan. You ever read A Tale of Two Cities, Ivan? You're the Shylock. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't even bother. I'm moving on. He's still hounding me. You see this? Badgering me. Yes, I'm opening mystery bundles today. It's an honest question. Yeah, the fine print is actually the bundle isn't guaranteed, but it's like it's kind of there. No, it's guaranteed. I see that gift card was used immediately. He's hounding me over here. Give me stuff, Beige. Where my stuff? Give me my stuff. Your gift card for what? What do you need a gift card now? If it's the gaming channel one, I'm catching them all. Don't worry. Should have them ready by next stream. You literally, we did not have a discussion about any of those things. This was a volunteer position. You told me to speak with your agent, and no one ever called me. So I just assumed that you were just okay with volunteering like the rest of the people. Your layer? Your what? Your layer of bricks? That's very nice that your bricklayer would represent you in the job marketplace. Are you talking about new Trident layers? No one ever pays me in gum. All right, fighting, go off. Is that what they call them? Is Craigslist like still like a website that you can click on or what? That's what real business has done, dude. Craigslist. I mean, legitimately, I've done ride-alongs to Craigslist business deals, and I feel like there was always like at least like a 30% chance that you could get stabbed or somewhat abducted. They have an app. I mean, there's an app for Jimmy John's. They sell fish on there? I would just go to, like, like a fishmonger. You like to read misconnections on Craigslist? I can promise you that every single person that has ever posted on Craigslist for a misconnection never had that read by the other person, ever. I would put money on it. I know what you meant. I'm messing with you. It's a play on words. I mean, who knows, dude? Maybe like there's a guy that like couldn't get FDA approved, but he's got some roid fish. You read one once and I knew who they were talking about. Why would they post? Okay, as a man, I would not post anything on misconnections. I'm going to be honest. I don't feel like that's a good play. If anything, ask a friend on Facebook, hey, do you know who this person is? Okay, and then you go from there if you want to be weird. And I'm sure, Tater Tot, there's, just a Hallmark love story somewhere on Craigslist. But I'm talking about like 99% of the interactions, probably. I feel like the demographic on Craigslist at this point is probably pretty sketch. Not that it wasn't. I know you want to crack a joke, but your jokes are usually political or inappropriate. So we're just not going to crack a joke, and I appreciate you for not doing that. No paper trails, dude? Also, Wednesday has been posted. If you grab spots for Wednesday, you get double Beers Books. You could do it right now. Just be happy with it. And what's the first break? It's a mini feast. You remember those two that we did on Friday? We're bringing it back Wednesday. Grab your spots now and get double points. Easy. Easiest thing you could ever do in your entire life. That way, I don't have to spend the first 20 minutes of stream just updating lists. And I'll love you for it. You'll get double points. Look at that. Whoever just that, I love you. It probably sounds extra infomercially because I've like just been poisoned by the air and I can't speak properly. I could still love you as a person, like platonically. It ain't got to be like the most romantic thing ever. Like my dog Luna and G, I love them, but like not romantically. Been wanting to play Pokemon Emerald? Play it on your phone. Unless you have one of those banana phones. Sorry, Apple. Even though I saw Tetsnick do the most boomer thing ever and buy a handheld emulator. He bought the Soulja Boy. And thank you for doing that. When I saw he posted it, and he was like, I was like, dude, just do it on your phone. He's like, no, I like this. Whatever makes you happy. Hot damn. Still not 100% better yet. There's nothing wrong with having the old systems and games. I'm saying he bought like a third-party emulator. You could play it on PC. Just Google Game Boy emulator. I used it to play Radical Red. You doubt a phone is going to play? I've played N64 games on my phone. I promise you it's probably possible. I legitimately downloaded an N64 emulator for my phone. I'm going to be honest with you. Every time I see this Pokemon, my brain immediately goes to Nutsack. And say what you want, but like, oh, that's what it is. It's like when you look at it, it's not like crazy close, but like you glance at it really fast, it starts to look like it. Not the Pokemon. I'm not talking about the Pokemon itself. I'm talking about the name, obviously. You're welcome. That's a gift from me to you. Now you can just enjoy it. Bro, I hate coughing and then getting a headache from the cough. I could break something when I get a headache from coughing. It makes me so aggravated. The pressure surge. Dude, you ever had a sneeze? It's usually from allergies. But you ever had like a sneeze like almost just take you out? Like you just feel like you're going into a different dimension afterwards. I had one of those yesterday. I had to like sit down. I was like, holy crap, I almost died. Oh, are you a loud sneezer? Dude, my dad could like set like alarms off. He belts it out, dude. If you hear my dad sneeze the first time, you will think that he's faking. Then he does like 3 or 4, and you're like, oh, this is real. This isn't a drill. Get that son of a gun out. In order for me to have a successful sneeze, though, I can't pay attention to it. Because if I feel like I'm about to sneeze and I try to make it happen, it goes away. And it never comes back. Like looking at the light doesn't work. Whoever started that myth is a liar. Anytime I try to make a sneeze happen or mess with it, it doesn't happen then. That's horrible. That's like cursing them. You're casting spells at people. Do not curse me, gypsy. It's immediately where my head went. No curses. Wicked Clowns, thank you for that sub. I appreciate you. Flex on people with your bucks. %60 of the time it works every time. That's what I just heard from you, Tater Tot. Sorry, I was making gross noises as I'm trying to like just survive. The best is if I sneeze and Luna is near me, and Luna will jump up and like go close to my face. Like, she's like, what just happened? What'd you do? A race that you can't win. I'm imaging Real Man like on a motorcycle ahead of everyone in this foot race. He's not in the race. He's like, beat you. Everyone else is just running and he's just on a motorcycle, dude. Just an innocent, just a bystander, not even in the race. I like this song. This song just makes me just go crazy. This is a good gym song. Hey, Zard. Audrey, good. I didn't make the mistake that it was fire. Meeting my Zard quotas. Damn you, cough. Whoever got me sick, I legitimately... I think it should be like, you're right. If you can... if you can accurately track who got you sick, you're allowed to legally hit him once as hard as you can. Just hand to hand, obviously. Not a bat or anything. There's one good one. So they remember to either stay home or wash their hands. What if it was little old lady? She didn't do it. I would know if it was her. And obviously, no, I'm not going to hit her. Not about that life. I'd give her like a suplex into the couch. That's just good fun, though. Lately, I just pick her up. If she's giving a little too much spice, a little toot, I just pick her up. Put her up on the counter. Let her calm down. You cool off up there. I'll come get you when you're ready. Ivan. For you, I might not do it. I might just push it. I'm just kidding. I'll do it. Despite me being in pain. But before we get to yours, we have Audrey's. And yes, the number, I know. Okay. Let me do what I did before. Nah, it's already too late. I'm not going to recopy paste. Gone too far. We will end with Ivan's, though, because I'm not 100% back to normal. And I don't want to rough it. I want to be better by Wednesday. I want to be better by tomorrow. That'd be great. That's what I'm saying. Like, that would be a good reason to do it, but I'm not going to. I'd rather get them done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, I just two-handed it. We're good. Man, I'm gonna riot. What sucked is it was like 3 days of my body fighting it off. I could feel it. You'll go on strike? Well, it's a good thing that you weren't being compensated. So you get strike for nothing. Nah, I should be fine by Saturday. Alright, Ivan's will be the last bundles. But if you buy your bundles now for next stream or break spots now for next stream, you get double beige bucks. That cap's gone. Booster boxes. Well, if you were paying attention, Ivan, you would have heard what I had. I don't know what it was, if it was allergies, if it was sinus, I don't know what the hell it was. All I know is I took Sudafed because I wanted to be able to breathe, and it made me have a cough then. So it's like, it doesn't matter what you do. And when I took Flonase, it helped, which didn't make any sense if it was a cold. They're trying to kill us, Ivan. That's what it is. Good luck, Audrey. Just alt right off the bat, no big deal. It's going okay, Clyde. Still a little bit just of whatever I have, but should be good by Wednesday. Chandelure. That is Zapdos Full Art and Dragonair in the same pack. That's a pretty good 151 pack. Absolutely horrible. I queued up for 2 of those Hourglass battles, and I got a hacker both times as my opponent, so I closed the game. And I won't be returning to that game anytime soon until they fix that. But they've had years to fix it, and they still haven't. We were just talking about this in the beginning of stream, and it makes me just not want to play games altogether, like certain genres. Oh yeah, any shooter. It has aim, like it's really annoying. Like it's so annoying. It's ruined so many games at this point. That's a very nice Pikachu. You could definitely say that. It's because Audrey knows I pull heat. When you buy card, or when you buy spot or pack, I give you card. That's how it goes. It's very simple. Yes, a hand. How's the start of your week going, Clyde? On this magical Monday? That is a very rare card. Congrats on that. I'll get some beach bucks for that. It's a very sick card. Shiny Magikarp is not easy to pull. I don't even know the last time I saw that card. I think I have like the OG Shining Carp with that one, like graded in my collection. I don't know why that pack was upside down. This song is so good. I still don't know why it says no running raffle. I don't know like why it's started to say that. It's probably saying that I don't have the raffle turned on that chat bot. You don't need to tell me every time though. I'm sure you already heard me say it, but any mystery bundles that were purchased beyond the last 4 will be for next stream, and you get double beige bucks. Just because I don't want to overdo it tonight with my voice, because it's finally getting better, and I don't want to like re-damage. And I'm still a little bit sick. Been a minute since we've seen that. Oh my gosh. You'll do a voiceover for me? You could do sign language as like an interpreter. I'll have you like off camera just going crazy. This Audrey guy. You'll figure it out. I believe in you. Monkeys learn sign language. You as a human, you're like way ahead of that. That is a very nice alt. Alright, Audrey, you're just going to get all the hits. And like the bundles were a little bit sleepy on Friday. And I told you, like, it just shows it's going to pop off soon. Look at that. Imagine that, dude. You buy packs for me and I give you a card. It's insane. Audrey, what's your secret? I buy a pack and you give me a card. It's insane. How does he do it? Well, you got 4 bundles, so like in proportion. This is 10. That's 6 more than you. That's 36 packs more than you. So just understand everything in proportion. Yes. Well, it's safe to say that Audrey popped off this break, that's for sure. Could definitely say that. Garchomp. $10 bundles. 6 packs in a bundle. 60 packs. Quick maths. And then just snap call of God Pack Zard out of this 151 pack. Because why not? I like to live dangerously. And there's literally nothing to be lost for me making that call. But it's a feeling. It was close. Blastoise is kind of like Charizard, but blue and a turtle. Not bad, Audrey. That was pretty insane. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Yeah, like they're basically both Pokemon. That shiny Magikarp might be my favorite out of this bunch, though. Where's my marqueur? There it is. Alright. Now I gotta open Ivan's because, you know, Ivan is just so demanding. Open my packs, please, now. I'm just kidding, Ivan. I will gladly open your packs whenever you want. No. I will go the same speed. Which is honestly pretty fast. Let's be real. What was that noise?
What?
Are you laughing? Did you open the door?
I let him out.
Oh, I don't know what I just heard then.
Right.
Hold on. Alright, hold on. All right, so there's Dog House and Dog Pound. What did you just type in chat, Ivan? If there's Dog House and Dog Pound, what did you just type? Is that even English? What is this guy talking about? I didn't ask if you understood it. You, as an intellectual, can figure out what he meant. It's more of should he said it. Yeah. English is my second language. Plox. I need to grab another one. Yeah, dude, the Pound House. My parents do that with English, like American sayings all the time, and I look at them and I'm like they keep on talking. I'm like, pause. Let's go back. Let's go back in the past, like 10 seconds. What did you just say? You forgot how to speak English? Yeah, me too, dude. Pound House sounds like a place where you make your own hamburgers or something. I don't know. Is that a restaurant? They make artisan beef? I can't say what I really think it sounds like because it's inappropriate, but you could make an appropriate response with like maybe it's like some sort of like artisan burger place where you make your own burger. Don't do that. You're going to get the wrong group of people coming to your establishment. I can promise you that. It does not invite a good crowd if you have that name. Yeah, of course you would. Pound House only sells tacos and hot dogs. Or they are the right group. I don't even think it's debatable on that one. Let's go to Pound House. All they got is seltzer water and sunflower seeds. And on Sundays, they serve gumbo. Oh, you can't handle sparkling water? Is your tummy hurt afterwards? Nah, a lot of people don't like it, but I love it. All right, let's get around to opening your last 4 bundles so I don't have to talk anymore and damage my voice, my beautiful voice that is under distress right now. It just made me think of Mr. Deeds, dude. When he brought Crazy Eyes the pizza and he goes, French fries and Oreos. You know me too well, Deeds. I don't know why my mind went there, but it's kind of in the same ballpark. Haley brought home probiotic water, and it's spelled very close to poopy. It's poppy, but like I saw it and I'm like, I'm not drinking poopy. Get that out of my face. Yes, the poopy. Okay, apparently this must have been on TikTok or something. You're a bunch of sheep. Get off the app. Come back to me. Love me. I'm sick of being over here by myself, not using TikTok. Listen, criminal. You just said you belt out your sneezes. What are you doing? Having TikTok on your phone. Don't even say it's because your kids. It's your phone. I still maintain that TikTok is just absolute garbage. I hate it. Because like I know what they're doing. But other people are just like, yeah, it's fine. And before that, it was like two different failed apps that were like the same thing, which is hilarious. Ivan, I would say that's a very good start. I have a pre-release Dark Gyarados like this, and I have one of these from Celebrations. It looks so good. Right next to each other in the collection room. I feel like I haven't seen that ingredient in a while. Xerneas. Fighting through it. I'm happy I did at least the rest of these bundles. It's a clean full art that I have not seen a lot of. You know. Fire Gator. Correct. Yeah, that's why I didn't go too hard tonight, Chucky. T-turn. Full art trainer. Very good. Solid 4 bundles for you, Ivan. Very, very nice. Congrats on all this. The Dark Gyarados is definitely a favorite. We got to see the Magikarp and the Gyarados tonight, which is pretty sick. Yours is not easy to pull either. Guys, thank you once again. I would have went harder tonight, but I'm not 100% better. Wednesday, I plan on going hard. So if you grab spots now, before the stream start, it's crazy. I know it's a difficult, can't even believe that I'm even suggesting it. But if we fill breaks before I'm live, I go live earlier and we do more. Mini fees are so beautiful. I'll post another one. I love every single one of you. I'll see you tomorrow on the gaming channel with whatever game I'm playing. Otherwise, I'll see you Wednesday. You're all beautiful, and I appreciate you. We do. Ivan, your last name is actually like the I don't want to say the worst, but it's pretty bad. And I thought I'd maybe forgotten about this, but no, I remember. Do you see what I'm looking at right now? I'm looking at the entire alphabet. Yeah, you could type it out. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P. I guess what I'm seeing right now. And it's okay. I love you. You guys have